Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's your girl Owamie aka Miss Via Focal back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe, never say hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie, okay? You can also follow me on Facebook. It's also the same, Owamie Entertainment actually. But ciao. Yeah. I'm coming back obviously after the video that I posted, and I had asked you guys, like, is there something that you'd like for me to change? Because I do see that generally views have decreased when it comes to like the entertainment blogging world on YouTube, and I specifically just wanted help with my channel to say, okay, to get those views up, how and what can we actually do, or what can I actually do? And I want to go ahead and just say thank you guys so much, because I got so much advice. Some of you even came to my DMs, like, wow, it was just overwhelming, I won't lie, because now it's like you've got all these people that are like, this is what you're doing wrong, this is what, and this and that. But I won't lie, I really do appreciate all the constructive criticism that I actually got. I did see that there was a lot of you guys that actually took your time out to like write long paragraphs, and I made sure that I was reading, or I did my best to read every single one of the messages and comments, and I really honestly did appreciate that. That shows me love, that shows me that you really care, that you took time, and typed. Like, I don't know how many people love typing. I'm not one of those, so for you to do that, I really did appreciate that, and I also did see that. I did note what obviously a lot of you guys were talking about, and maybe just I did note, I don't know if I have to repeat it now, like, obviously the fact that the inconsistency, which is something that I already knew. A lot of you guys didn't like the fact that I would do respond videos, which I feel like I've really tried my best to stop. Since July, I think I've only responded to one, and that was just too much, okay? But yeah, I get you guys. And also I saw that there was a lot of you guys that felt like I was being biased in my commentary. There was some of you guys that felt like I was insensitive to sensitive topics. So yeah, I'm just trying to show you guys that I actually did see like the comments and what you guys were saying. There's one in particular, and she actually came to my DMs, and I was like, no, I actually maybe need to just clarify this. So she's Zimbabwean, and she felt like of all people that are not South Africans that stay in South Africa, I was targeting Zimbabweans. She felt like I was a bit I would not give the same energy that I give Zimbabweans like to other Africans that are in South Africa, so other foreigners in South Africa, right? And I think that yes, that's right, I would be reporting with my emotions. Would I be targeting Zimbabweans? Absolutely not, guys. I grew up with Zimbabweans, so of all the Africans in Africa, I feel like I relate more with Zimbabweans than I even do with Zulus. And I'm just giving as an example. Like, Zulus are in South Africa, Zimbabweans are like literally like, this is Messina, which is Venda, and this is Zimbabwe. So we grew up with Zimbabweans, okay? Like, in my home, we grew up with Zimbabweans. So I don't know, I've always just seen them as like part of us, like we're family, we're one. So I feel like what I would do is that anytime I see anything that would affect Zimbabweans, I would report about it, especially when it comes to like the all these new rules that are being put in effect and everything and all this stuff. So I'll report about it, and it would be coming from a place of love, but I do see that, I do realize, but I just I do not want you to think maybe I just have a problem with Zimbabweans, because no, if anything, it would be because I actually feel I relate with you guys more, which is why, like, if not that I don't care about other African countries, no, it's like we're one, basically, you relate because a lot, I don't know how to explain it, but I hope that you do get it. So if you're also someone that is from Zimbabwe and you feel like I've been actually like targeting you guys. I'm really sorry, honestly. Never ever 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 ever. Yes, I know I would touch on topics that are affecting you guys more than other African countries. As I said, that's because I feel like we're brothers and sisters. Like literally, I've even said this many times. But yeah, I mean, I did see that yesterday. I know there was no video, which again, I think that there was a part of me that was also just, you know, self-reflecting and also just sitting down. Obviously, when you've got so many people talking about so many different things, you still also have to filter, right? You have to filter, like, this is what I'm gonna take. Okay, this I don't think I need to take. Okay, this and this, you know, this and that. And so I think that I'm really just going through that process. When it comes to uploading videos late, like after stories have happened, I have realized that, and also that comes with the inconsistency. I did also ask to say, guys, please also do give me grace. I think that one aspect that I don't really talk about mostly here is that, guys, the dating scene is not the easiest. You know, back then I was a married woman. You know, I was home all the time. I never ever used to go out. I never had a social life, and I think that that's the other aspect of it. I never had a social life. The only thing that I didn't even have a car. The car I had, my ex was driving it, so I was always home, you know. So if I'm home, what am I doing? Even if a story is to break at 1 o'clock, I'm there. I'm there. So I literally had no life whatsoever. I had no life. Me going back to the way that I used to do, like if it was exactly the way I used to do that, I would have no life. I would wake up and I'm at the age of 36, or I'm at the age of 40. I have no friends, I have no partner, I have only my sisters maybe and my baby, and I have no life whatsoever, because that would require you to sit and literally wait for stories to come. Like, you have no life. So the thing that I can go ahead and say is that if a story breaks today, if I'm home, I'll report about it. If I'm not, the latest I'll report about it will be the following day morning. So I think that maybe let's agree on that. So I wanted to actually just clarify when it came to that. And again, as I'm saying, you know, back then I used to be a married woman. Now I'm dating. So there's certain times that I also have to put time, you know, for certain activities, you know, to do certain stuff. And not that like I'm making excuses. I'm just trying to have some of you actually also understand that I'm not where I was before, so it's not gonna be the same. And again, back then, remember guys, how many entertainment bloggers were there? Like the entertainment bloggers that were there, it was me, I think Josie Tube, and Ndibuti joined in as well. Who else? Red Light, yeah, even Red Life was there. So I think that it was probably like the 4 of us or the 5 of us, like at most, right? And so what would happen? So if a story breaks, we don't have like 80 channels that are reporting on the same thing at the same time. Do you understand? So like something can happen and I report that story in 1 hour, and there will still be videos that are already out, because other people, they use voice. Guys, doing voice over videos is the easiest thing that you can do. I won't even lie to you guys. You just sit here, hi guys, so basically Owamie did another video and this is what she was saying, and the video is 1 minute. 1 minute. How long do you think that takes? In comparison with me, that has a whole production that is going on here, that still has to sit down and edit that video, that still has to make sure that I'm looking presentable. Thank goodness that the skin is skinning, so we don't have to put on makeup anymore constantly, because there was a time that I used to put on makeup because I was trying to hide how bad my skin was. But it's not gonna be different. I mean, it's not gonna be the same. So I think that also the idea of you have to be the one to break the story immediately, I think that maybe that's something that is also a bit unrealistic towards me, and that's something that I don't feel like I can, because I'm going against people that are having 1 minute videos that they do voice over with, and they don't even have to have a full production, they don't have editing, they do not have to put out content, because the way that you put out content when, you know, you're coming with your face and when you're just doing a voiceover, it's never ever gonna be the same, you know. So I think that as I'm saying, I'll do my best to make sure that if the story breaks and I'm unable to report it on that day, then the latest will be the following day morning. I think that is actually fair, because the thing that I also don't want, the reason why I'm even doing this video, is because I feel if I ask you something and you give me a feedback, I have to give you guys a feedback back to actually say that okay, I acknowledge this and that, and that's the reason why I'm even having this video, so that obviously this portion we can pass and we can go back to just entertainment videos. Oh man, I hope that I don't forget anything, because there was something that I was remembering that I think I just forgot right now, losing my train of thoughts. But yeah, so when it comes to that, I do hope that you guys will actually also understand. I think that the other aspect again, that as I was sitting down, I was just thinking of everything. Guys, I've had a really rough 3 years. Hey, I've never had the roughest years. Like, okay, I have, like, my roughest years would definitely be 2013 and 2014 when I lost my mom and grandmom. But in my adult life, like 2020, 2021, 2022 and 2023 has been better. But still, I mean, we're still going through some stuff. So it's like, wow, it has really been tough for me, guys. I'm not even going to lie. Like, when I think about everything that I've gone through, I just even feel like crying. Cause wow, you know. And I know that I'm not the only one, but you know, there are times where like there are a number of years that are just like really a lot. I know that it does seem like, oh, you know, I talk about everything, but I'm one of the most open, most closed people you ever meet, I'm telling you. So there's a lot of things that I still fight behind the scenes that you guys have no idea of. Emergencies that happen, this and that. And I think that being at my age, which I'm 33, and being responsible for 3 people, 2 full grown adults and a child, that takes a toll on your mental health, you know. And unfortunately with YouTube, if I'm coming and my energy is off, you guys feel it. You guys like will even say, today's video was not, you know, and that's because I'm trying to force it, you know. So being a YouTuber is also just one of those things where everything is happening in real time. So if I'm waking up and I'm so down, I don't even feel like getting out of bed, it's gonna show, you know. I don't have a script where I'm gonna be able to say that I'm gonna read. I do not have a script, and so yeah, it's quite not as easy as like if, let's say, I had an editing team, I had, you know, people that prepare stories for me and stuff, which again, for my growth, I'm going towards that direction. So I'm gonna be having an editor soon, which, oh my goodness, is gonna just help me so much. And I'm also going to get someone that is going to source out news for me. So you go out there, you get me news, screenshots, everything, and I will see which stories I'll be able to cover, or, you know. So I think that will also kind of cut and help when it comes to the consistency, because the stories will be there. I don't have to go out there and look for them. The other thing again that I also have to say is that sometimes, you know, in growth, you also want to try other stuff. So like everything that happened, especially with me opening my salon and my salon actually like not making it, failing basically, I can't tell you the emotional pain I went through with that. It was almost like losing a baby, you know. You have to lose, like, you lose money, which is very painful, and then you also lose the vision, you know. Trying everything that you could and it still just was not working. That was a lot. So I was honestly also just not as active because there are other stuff that are happening behind the scenes, as I said, and I just don't wanna like say too much when it comes to everything. But I think that also it also just puts a huge mental dent on you when like people out there are also like, you know, just actively trying to make sure that like there's a narrative that is untrue about you that is out there. Sometimes it's easier said than done for someone to just say, no, when I just ignore it, you know, you don't have to pay attention. It's difficult when it's you. It's difficult when you're in those shoes. I'll give you an example. When I opened my salon, someone boldly came on the internet, literally, like, that's even the craziest part for me, sat down and said, I think they're gonna be doing money laundering. when my salon failed, which obviously then should prove that there was no money laundering, because if there was money laundering, there would have been no reason for me to close. Did the same person go on the internet and say, hey guys, by the way, other than me just giving a lousy apology back then because people were attacking her, oh, I actually was really wrong, no, what did people go to? Oh, salon failed, oh, this. So I think that sometimes it's easier said than done, to just say no, just be quiet about everything. Am I learning on how to deal with all this hate that I get on the internet? Yes, I am, but I'm not perfect, so all I can do is my best, guys. Honestly, that's all I can do. It's my best, and filter out and avoid. However, when people sometimes literally make sure that they're not just coming for you, they're coming for your neck, they're coming for your bread, they're coming for your butter, that sucks, So I think that that's also one of the other things. Again, I also saw that there were people that were saying that I just don't do enough research anymore, and I would agree. I don't do enough research anymore. Sorry, I still do research, but I feel like my research is not as extensive as it used to, and so I'm gonna go back to that. And so man, I really honestly am sorry to the people that started with me. I would honestly like to just apologize if I've disappointed you in any way. One of the other things that I also just have to say is that we're growing, guys. We're going through stuff, we're emotionally going through it. And so there's not a single day where I wake up and I'm like, how can I hate a ninja? No, ever. Enunju? But a ninja? No. So I do want to say that I actually love you guys, and I really appreciate you, and I still do see the views that you guys give me. We're still doing okay, honestly. However, I think that we can improve, and that is why I actually had to have that conversation with you guys. The other thing again that I will say in closing is that I am human. Please look at me as I am human. I'm human. I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a girl with a camera in her place. God has been so good that at least now we're at a position where we even have nice backgrounds and stuff, but I'm still that same girl, village girl with just a camera in her house. And this, personally, I think I've said this before, there's nothing that differentiates me and you. So don't expect too much from me, because I'm just like you. That's it. We're just people. The only difference is that my job is online, this is what I do. But I don't see myself as a celebrity. I don't see myself as, oh, I'm this, I'm that. No. Absolutely not. That's not how I see myself. And that's why I think I'm so real, because I just feel like I don't have any reputation to protect. Not to say to protect, but any reputation to uphold. I do have a reputation to protect. Don't defame me, I'll sue you. But I do have, I don't see myself as I have this reputation to uphold. I need people to see me. No, I want everyone to see me as Owamie. That's me. But I really just want to say thank you guys so much for all the constructive criticism. For the most part, everybody was just so respectful. Even everyone that came to my DMs, you guys were all just so respectful. And just I literally felt the love. I saw that it was all just coming from a place of love and a place of wanting me to do better, and so honestly guys, I won't lie, I'm really so appreciative. Thank you guys so much. And man, the only thing that now I can do is obviously implement the changes that are about to come. Boldly Owamie, I feel like it's gonna be my playground in a way. So I did say that there is a something big that is gonna be coming on Boldly Owamie, and I'm super excited for that. And so if you're not following there, please do go and follow. So I think that for the time that the thing that is big is gonna be happening, there might be a possibility that some of my personal videos are gonna come back here, my story times and stuff like that. No, not everything is gonna be about my ex. No. Am I still gonna do referrals? Yes, of course, because it's the same as if they're saying talk about their life's experience, there's gonna be referrals. The same way that I was talking now to say I'm not a married woman anymore. Back then I feel like there was more stability because I was married, yet now there's not. But now, guys, sometimes they are goa and my emotions are up and down. You know, so I think that it's not everything that is bad. It's not everything that is bad. I think that's what I'm gonna go ahead and say. But anyway, ninjas, I really love you, and thank you guys so much. Again, I've been on the internet for so many years. If you've looked at it, I really don't take full breaks. I've never taken a full month away from YouTube. If I was not on this channel, then I was on another channel, you know. So I think that also that's something that I need to also work on, in terms of maybe I work, and maybe in a year I just take a full month out to just have my head in good space and then come back the following month. So maybe the month of February might be the month that I choose to say this is the month where I take time off social media, 4 full weeks away. Maybe I even switch off my social media. I don't know how the algorithm would punish me when I come back. But maybe pre-recorded videos, I think that can work. Pre-recorded videos, and they're scheduled, and you know, they just come out you know, maybe twice a week and stuff, just to keep the algorithm a bit, you know, brushing off. But social media, guys, can be a very exhausting place. I was currently talking to someone that is also a YouTuber, I won't say who, and this person is literally like wanting to quit YouTube, you know. And I think that it's also just because when you're on the other side and you see a comment of someone saying, oh my gosh, Owamie, you're so ugly, or Owamie, you are so this, to someone you're like, oh man, that's not nice. But to Owamie, like, sometimes that you take that personal, you know. You take that, like, I've seen so many people that have started social media and they had no, like, you know, just normal barking self-esteem issues, like in terms of like, what is the name of this thing, man? Hey, chukwana chone, hey. What is this, man? Like, they were insecure, like insecurities, like they were insecure about like one thing or another. But then social media, people on social media make them so insecure that they're insecure about everything. Do you guys think like it's coincidence that Abu DJs in here, they will laugh at their boobs? Like, she posts a picture and then they laugh at her boobs, and then all of a sudden a girl has got a boob job? Murder, were they not laughing at his teeth? He got new teeth. Boss, man, guys, I can count so many people. I'm not saying these people are insecure, but I'm just saying that they didn't go and try to change their complexion. They went for the thing that people were laughing at, and I think that that's also normal, you know, especially being someone that you have to watch, like, okay, this is the thing, this is this that. So social media is not the best for your mental health. You just have to know what you are here for. You have to know why you're here, obviously, as I said. And also, you just you have to be mentally strong, you really honestly have to, and you have to enjoy it. It has to be a passion. If it's not, I feel like, yeah, sometimes it can be a bit too much. But anyway, ninjas, I don't want the video to be too long. I just want to say thank you, guys. How many minutes? Oh my gosh, is that over 23 minutes? You guys, now I can talk, hey? Well, I can prepare some about. But anyway, I love you, ninjas. Stay blessed, and I will see you guys. Bye, ninjas.